Hello and namaskar. You're watching KTV India. This is me, Varsha Venugopal, and today I'm standing at the Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology. And here's what is happening is really amazing. A very unique initiative that I've seen so far in my whole life, actually. Hackathon it is, and it is for solely bringing out the young talents of our own country to contribute for our country, and that's something very great that I've seen so far. In opportunities are being given to our own people who are the future of our nation. And with me to talk about this is Dr. Tippeswamy Ji sir, who is the principal of NCET, the Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology. Welcome to KTV India, sir.
Madam, namaskara.
Namaskara.
So, Karnataka TV ki namaskara. So, today we are conducting hackathon. So, this is hackathon. I think all are aware. Hackathon stands for Hack plus Marathon. Hack means provide digital solutions. Marathon means continuous.
Yeah.
So, here hackathon is solving technical problems or solving the real-time problems using technical strategies.
True.
Continuously for either 36 hours or 48 hours. This is Smart India Hackathon initiated by Government of India, Ministry of Education. So it is by All India Council for Technical Education. So this Smart India Hackathon, so the term smart clearly indicates it is providing a smart solution to complex engineering problems of society, industry and nation. So in this regard, so our college is also one of the nodal center. So like this, there are 60 nodal centers across India.
Okay, sir.
So for our nodal center, there are 20 teams across India. So from 11 states, 20 teams. And so here the problem what students are solving here under the heading of Smart India Hackathon, it is defense related problems.
Yeah.
So the process is like this, defense related problems. So the Ministry of Defense will be identifying it has identified the problems and uploaded those problems. So the students selected those problems and they gave their idea. So out of 72,000 ideas of various 18 departments, including this Defense Ministry, the problems have been shortlisted based on the competency and based on the merit.
Yeah.
So here at Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology Nodal Center, so defense related 4 problems are being solved out by the students, young talent of India, mostly engineering graduates, engineering students. So
They are still pursuing it. They are still pursuing it.
Students of first year, second year, third year, final year, all are there. So and also not necessarily from one branch. They are from computer science, electronics, mechanical, civil, chemical, etc.
This is what I wanted to ask, sir, because when we heard the name hackathon, the very first branch comes to our mind is CS, computer science, because the hackathon is much more related to those domain, right? So, but when I was having a chit chat with you in the morning, you said, no, how can that is possible that the only CS student would be there? So, can you just explain to our audience also, it's not just about the CS students.
Exactly. See, these real-time problems, including Defense Ministry problems, not depend only on computer science. So these real-time problems are societal problems, are industry problems, they are multidisciplinary problems. They need a solution from, or overall solution from computer science, electronics, mechanical, civil, all branches must be there. So then only there will be comprehensive final solution. But only thing, computer science is very much necessary under the heading of AI, etc. Because if you see Smart India means related to digital initiatives or computers. Because nowadays computer science and engineering is nothing but queen of all branches. All kings are coming to the queen.
Yeah.
So in that context, queen of all branches. So major focus is computer science.
Yeah.
So but only computer science cannot do anything.
True.
So all other branches togetherly they are solving the problems towards a sustainable solution. So that solution is contributing to nation's development.
So you said that defense, right now the defense ministry has like, this is happening all around the defense side of the, for the nation, right? So what are these key areas of defense? Can, if we get to know like about what are the problems or just a glimpse of the problem if we get to know?
Exactly. So defense related problems. For example, Navy, Army, Air Force. So all these together form defense. For example, Navy under here in this nodal center. So underwater object detection, underwater image enhancement. So say for example submarine. So when there is an exploration, submarine has to identify some objects or some entities. In such a scenario, there will be a lot of challenges, including noise. So one of the problems being solved here is image enhancement. Enhance the image, and that leads to better accuracy. So very similarly, cyber security related issues, and also drone security, all those things have been taken care. There are many other problems because since this is related to defense, so I'm not going to talk much about the problems defense related.
Yeah, I think a few things are confidential within because these are definitely, they are contributing to some serious problems. This is not just a competition. These are something very serious. Yeah.
Significant problems of defense.
Yeah.
Are going to be solved by the student. That's most important.
Yeah, that is the whole point.
Say,
this
for example, if it is outsourced for somebody, obviously, so a lot of money has to be spent.
Yeah, true,
but here, our own students solving the problems, which is really good. And one side, students will be able to solve the problems very effectively, and their career will be bright. On the other side, nation is developed, nation is benefited from the students.
Definitely, sir. When we have this young talents, why we should outsource anybody outside our nation, sir? But out of 60 nodal offices, nodal centers, this is like one of among in the Karnataka, and
all over India, 60.
Okay.
All over India, there are 60 nodal centers. In the state of Karnataka, there are 4 nodal centers. In Bangalore, there are 2.
Okay.
So one is MS Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences. The other is Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology.
Yeah. Sir, I can see a lot of students around, and it's not just the students, the jury is also there, sir. So how many states are participating in this, sir?
There are 11 states. 11 states, 20.
Is there increase in numbers, sir?
No, actually, there are specifically 11 states, 20 teams. Each team is with 6 members. Mandatorily, one girl student. Minimum one girl student. There are some 2-3 teams with only females. So minimum one girl student is very much mandatory.
That women empowerment is, we can see that.
Yes, women empowerment. And if you look at 60% participation from girls.
Yeah.
60% participation.
I can see that, sir. And how about the jury members, sir? Like these jury members are coming from like the defense department itself.
Exactly. Jury members are from defense department. The reason is, so the problem is provided by defense department. Expected solution to be verified by defense department only. In this connection, jury members, 60% of the jury members from defense department, others are from industry. Overall, there are 12 jury members. So they'll go thoroughly. Parametric evaluation will be done. At the end, the problem provided by defense, they should feel satisfied. Then only it will be selected and it will be awarded.
Okay, sir. So I must say, sir, this is gonna be in a higher level after this whole round, sir. As a principal or as a teacher, you can see this, how proud it is to see all of this, sir, because this young generation is coming out with so much of innovative ideas that we even never thought that this could be possible. But they are coming. How proud you are, and you could be a main part conducting this, giving a platform to the students, sir. How does that feel for you, sir?
So it is a really great moment for Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology. Personally, I feel proud that AICTE has given us an opportunity to host this event. With this, all stakeholders will be benefited. Our students will understand what hackathon is. They will be motivated further to do hackathon for next coming years.
Yeah.
Secondly, all departments are going to conduct internal hackathon, very similar to this at college level. One is intra-departmental, another is interdepartmental, intercollegiate, inter-university, interstate, later national. So like this, it may go up to international also. Means to say, at this at this level, we are going to understand. Means our students will surely understand what it is. Our faculty members also. So what actually we are supposed to do, because there are 40 faculty members are here for each team, two faculty members each. From them, our faculty members are also will be able to understand how they are able to do, why we cannot.
Yeah, true, sir. One more thing I am amazed to see, if you see there's so many students along with the jury member, there's so many, accommodating them, managing them is a task, because simultaneously the classes are happening also and the faculties are here with full energy, sir. How could you manage this much, sir?
No. Our faculty members are highly dedicated and passionate teachers. They are because nowadays a teacher himself is a student. He has to learn. He has to learn, and he has to learn many things, and he has to meet the requirements of Gen Z kids. So we are from X generation. Our students are from Z generation. We need to meet the needs of Gen Z kids. So that's why we need to be passionate. Yes, our faculty members are passionate. They are learning many things, adapting to the new environment, ready to face challenges of modern era.
Swami sir is ready to compete with Gen Zs, I feel like.
Yeah, Gen Z kids.
He is ready to compete with Gen Z anyways.
Ready to provide the solution for Gen Z kids, because needs of Gen Z kids is very different. Because nowadays Gen Z kids are getting knowledge and skill from other sources other than college. They have ICT, information and communication technology. Lot of revolutionary changes are happening. Online courses, they study everything outside. But to sustain, we teachers, we colleges, to sustain, we should give quality education. So that quality education, which is not available outside, it is really challenging. So then only students will appreciate, student will attend the classes. So with this Smart India Hackathon, such experiments, so another impact of the Smart India Hackathon is, students will be able to learn many things which are not there in the curriculum.
Correct.
And this particular knowledge and skill, whatever they earn here, knowledge, skill and right attitude, it is very much necessary for industry. So industry, so to sustain better in industry, sometimes to enter into an industry, sometimes to do better in industry, sustain in industry, for better career overall. This hackathon is very, very important.
I think, sir, this is a great opportunity so far the students have got, because once you come in the industry, that time only you get to know how to perform, how to behave and all. But by doing all of this, by participating here, they're already getting a glimpse of what they should do in their future. And I think after this, they'll get a clear vision also that what it is supposed to be. And I believe hackathon would be a great platform, sir. And Nagarjuna College is actually giving that platform to these students, and that's making a big difference in our country, sir. And it's like very wisely said by Narendra Modi ji that today the world recognizes India's strength in its youth power, and this is clearly visible in Smart India Hackathon. So that was Dr. Swami ji with us, the principal of Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology, on KTV India, with me Varsha Venugopal and with the camera person Ullas. Thank you so much for joining, sir. Thank you.
Madam, thank you very much. So for covering this Smart India Hackathon, which is very much helpful to the people,
our pleasure,
to the nation,
our pleasure.
to the nation,
because
to our students.
It is necessary to bring out this to the whole nation, that something very unique and something very helpful for the upcoming future is happening. This is very important that every audience should know about Hackathon. Once again, thank you so much for joining on KTV India, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karnataka TV.
Thank you.
Thank you, Varsha.